So welcome everyone. Welcome to Frequency Soul Collective. Beck McQuilty here. For the month of April 2023, can you believe that we are here already? Oh my gosh, before we know it, it's going to be halfway through the year. So we want to make sure that anything that we need to know business-wise, we are keeping on top of. The best way to do that is to connect in with these calls once a month. It's the first Monday of every single month. We only do one call a month together as a collaborative. So it'd be really great for everyone to be able to join us on the first Monday of every single month at 5 p.m. WA time and 7 p.m. Queensland, New South Wales, and Victoria. So that being said, we're going to be running through some announcements this evening. And after this recording this evening, we will then be jumping onto our focus group. So we have a focus group call every Monday. It's normally at 7 p.m. But because we have training tonight, we will be doing it after this call. But focus group is every Monday night at 7 p.m. on this same Zoom number. So that call is specifically for anyone who is wanting to build their business, who is wanting to set a goal and to reach it and to help be inspired and also maybe a little accountable as well, because I know that certainly for me, even though I have 2 accountability partners now, it's also good just to be able to literally focus for that 1 hour or 3/4 of an hour, get ideas from other people, find what's working for them, and really come together to support and cheer each other on. So we're going to go through announcements first of all for this evening. I've got my little list here. I have not had time to do a presentation as what I would normally do. I've had my mum very unwell in hospital. For those of you who are friends with me on Facebook, you probably would have seen my mama bear has been unwell again. She's home now, so that's nice, but we've still got a little bit of a journey to get her back to some health. But if you haven't seen my testimonial on the Frequency Soul Collective page, I would really encourage you to please go and check it out, because let me tell you, what we have in our hands is absolute gold. I could not be more grateful for the tool that we have, particularly when doctors are putting all sorts of things on the table like lymphoma and blocked carotid arteries and things like that. They're all very, very serious things. To be able to see that she does or doesn't have those things has been an absolute blessing. And please feel free to share that testimonial as well. You are more than welcome to add people into that group and tag them. I think I added at least another 20 people today, just purely by saying if anyone was wanting an update on my mum, because people have been amazing in reaching out. But to be honest, it's hard to tell the story over and over. So that's why I thought I'll do one live, and then people are in our group now and they can understand a little bit more about what we do. And in my testimonial of it being her journey and how it's been helping her, will help them to understand bioresonance a little bit more as well. So that's really cool. So April announcements, as you know, every quarter Solex will bring out incentives. And I love that they're doing this quarterly, because it makes it easy for us to be able to project our businesses forward as to what we're going to do and game plans and action. So January, February, March, we've had that quarter now. Believe it or not, the first quarter of the year is over. The last incentive that we had was on the Cephi dots. So those of you who enrolled anyone in the month of March, you will be getting free Cephi dots. So keep your eye out for those. They were holding them until the end of the month. I think they wanted to save themselves on a hell of a lot of shipping. And so those of you who enrolled people, you'll be getting those really shortly. So now for the month of incentive, if you missed that, but the best way to keep up with that information weekly is on the Solex LL. It's also on the Solex Spotify as well. So if it's something where you don't watch the call, there's no reason you can't just pop it on Spotify and have a listen to it as you're. I find the bloopers really funny. That's literally my favorite part of the call. So the incentive for the month of April is when you enroll someone, you actually can enroll them as a QLA for free. So they pay 0 QLA fee, which is amazing. So that's $49 US, which equates to about $70 Australian. And they get that absolutely free, along with a $50 Solex store gift card that they can use within the Solex shop within that month. So if you have people that you've been talking to, it might be a really great time now to follow up those people and give them that incentive to bring them on board. Now you can also upgrade anyone that you have as a PC, a preferred customer. You can also upgrade them to a QLA free of charge. So if it's a renewal, if someone has been a QLA and they need to renew, do they get that for free? The answer is no, that you do need to pay your renewal fee every year. But if it is a preferred customer upgrading, then they will get that for free, which is awesome. So that is basically the incentive for April. For those of you who are gold and above, we have a call this Friday morning at 8 a.m. Queensland time, 6 a.m. WA time with the corporate team, which is a leadership call. And during that leadership call, they will also, that's for them, Amanda, sorry. Yeah, the $50 voucher in the incentive for April is for the customer or the new QLA, not for you, unfortunately. That would have been nice. They should have matched it. 50 for you, 50 for them. I'll send them that little idea on Friday when we have the meeting. So on Friday for golds and above, so leadership, we have a call at 6 a.m. WA time and 8 a.m. Queensland, New South Wales, Victoria time. And we will be finding out for you guys what incentives they are bringing out for May and June, which is going to take us to literally the middle of the year. And we really want to be, for those of you really wanting to go to Punta Cana, you really need to have your numbers by the end of June, because you must make sure that your people are solidly enrolled for a minimum of 3 months. And so therefore, if you've got new people in June, they will need to be enrolled June, July, and August. And then all of your people must be active at the end of August to count. So if you are running for Punta Cana, I would highly recommend that you join us on our focus group of a Monday night at 7 p.m. As we go into a little bit more detail, but we can also help you track it and we can really help you reach that goal. So I do know that that trip is going to be absolutely phenomenal. And there's many of us already who have already qualified for the spa package. So that's really cool. Now all we have to do is qualify for the trip and we are good to go. So I know that a lot of us are working really hard for that. For those of you who missed training again last week with Solex, you may not have seen, but Becky Coots-Kimberly was on that call and she gave a lot of information, but she also talked about how she's released a new gut health training, which is going to be incredible. I haven't seen it yet, but Shelby in corporate has told me it is absolutely jam-packed with information. So that is available in your back office for you to purchase. I'm actually not 100% sure of the price. I haven't seen it yet, but that is available there for you. Speaking of
Becky, it's $295 US today.
$249 US.
$295.
Oh, 95.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, perfect. Okay, beautiful.
I looked today. That's how I know.
Amazing. Thank you, Joe. That's great. Yeah, so $295 US. So that is available to us. And speaking of Becky Coots-Kimberly, I have Becky and Tammy Ward scheduled for a call for us on the 15th of April. Now, if you don't have this in your diary, please, please, please grab your diary right now. I would always recommend bringing your diary to training call, because there's always probably going to be something that we need to write in there, or that you need to confirm that you have written in there, so that you schedule that time specifically for your business. Okay. Now that call is from memory 9 a.m. No, it might be 8 a.m. and 6 a.m. So 6 a.m. WA time and 8 a.m. Queensland time. Let me have a really quick look. But the flyer is in our Frequency Soul Collective group. I've also put it in the chat, and I have also, yes, at 6 a.m. WA. And to be honest, had I have realized, I probably might have even bumped it up an hour, but I know a lot of you who are practitioners work on a Saturday, so I tried to keep it early enough that you can make it, but still be able to go to work. So, and there's also a lot of people who have kids at sport and things like that, but it is the best time on a weekend for us to be able to connect with the United States, just purely because of the time difference, because it's coming into evening over there and morning for us. So my recommendation is we have created an event. So you should be on that event now. If you're not, it was put up into the group. So I may just go and pop that up again, but please make sure you go in and RSVP, yes, that you're coming along, but also to go and invite people along as well. We're going to be doing lives. I'm also going to be finding little snapshots of Becky and Tammy as just little teasers of what their knowledge is to be putting into that event so that it kind of piques people's interest. So I will start to do that shortly. But we really want to jam pack that call out. As we know, we've seen Becky talk, we've seen Tammy. You know, I'm going to get probably Tammy to talk more about the device side of it, whereas I'm going to get Becky to probably really delve into why she uses it in her practice, you know, how she's using it in her practice as well. So it's going to be a really good call for anyone who's interested in bioresonance, but it's also going to be a really good call for practitioners as well. Now, if you have a specific question that you would like me to ask them when I interview them on that day, please send me a private message. I'm absolutely open to, you know, asking whatever questions you like. There might be things that you get asked regularly that you think if it comes from them, it might be a really good idea. Please shoot those questions through for me. I would love the help. I literally haven't even thought about all the questions yet. So that's that. For those of you interested or know people in Sydney, we have Mind, Body, Spirit happening in Sydney on the 18th to the 21st of May. It is a 4-day event, so it's insane, but we're doing it. And so there is a number of us heading to Sydney from both Brisbane, New South Wales and WA. So we've got lots of people heading over. So that's going to be really exciting for a 4-day Mind, Body, Spirit. So I feel like we've done a few of them now. We're getting into the groove of it. And I think they're just getting better as we go. So if you've got people that you have been scanning or that you want to see the device, oh, wonderful. You're in Sydney. I did know that. Brilliant. You will have to come and see us, and you're more than welcome to come and work the expo with us if you like. Have a think about it. Let me know. You are more than welcome. We would love to have you there. So we will be there the Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So, and the Wednesday we'll be setting up. So we actually do arrive on the Wednesday.
So where is that? Where do you
it's
do it?
at the convention center.
Wow. How many people usually attend?
Oh, it's thousands. It's something like, was it about 6,000, Paige, the count last time? Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, something like that. It's huge. And Anne's thinking about doing Thursday. And I remember Thursday being super busy, hey, and really good people coming in. So it's a good day, Anne.
Actually, that was a good day.
Yeah, it was the best, I think, almost. I don't know. We were surprised because we thought it would be a bit of a nothing day being Thursday. But the same thing happened in Sydney, in Brisbane. The Friday were the better quality people, because it was almost like they took the time off work or whatever, and they were more like probably practitioners, and I don't know, they just felt better quality. I felt in Brizzy, even with the Friday.
I agree.
Better suited to us anyway. Yeah.
In the car industry, we call people tire kickers. So more on the weekend, it was the tire kickers, not so much the people who you know, are actually serious really about finding some solutions. But yeah, great opportunity. So you're absolutely more than welcome. So anybody who has people in Sydney or surrounds, even if you're wanting to do a scan on them beforehand, get them come in and see us, or, you know, just contact one of us who will be working there. I can let you know who it's going to be as soon as we have everybody 100% confirmed. We're just confirming days at the moment. And then, yeah, send them our way. We will look after them for you always.
Do they need to
Boost-
pay tickets, or how do they enter?
If you for people who want to go and go to the actual event just as a, you know, as the public, they can actually go to the Mind Body Spirit website and they can book a free ticket. Doesn't cost
Wow.
anything to get in.
Okay.
Yeah. Last year, they also had the home show on at the same time, which they do have again this year. However, I felt like last year, the minute they opened the doors to the home, when the doors were shut to the home show, you knew that everybody for Mind Body Spirit was there for Mind Body Spirit. Whereas when they opened the doors on the second, third, and fourth day, it was kind of like you really had to gauge whether these people were just kind of walking through, tire kicking, or whether they were actually there for Mind Body Spirit. So I did speak to the girls about that. I gave them a little bit of feedback on that as well. And they've actually decided to keep the doors closed. That, you know, was coming from the home show, because to be honest, they're really not quality leads, because a lot of them, for the most part, are not into what we're into. And so, yeah, hopefully that will solve that problem. So that's Mind Body Spirit in Sydney, and I guess we also have Melbourne coming up, which we haven't even got to yet because it's still a little while away, but I'm sure that the Melbourne team will be all over that, and that's in June, so we'll need to get onto that soon as well. Also too, just a reminder for those of you who are in our Raise Your Vibe Boost group, that group is a group specifically to help us boost posts. So if you're wanting to put a post on a couple of times a week specifically for your business, you have a group of people who are there to assist you in boosting that post for you. The algorithm does show that if you get 10 comments, likes, love hearts, etc., within that 10-minute period, that it does actually boost your post to have more people see it. The problem was when we're doing it with the United States, the times for us were not always ideal. So I have changed the times. I'm going to tell you what they are now. I've changed it to, let me see. So I thought a Sunday evening might be really good. I find a lot of people are usually kind of scrolling through their phones. So we're doing 6 p.m. WA time, because I know that the ones earlier for WA were a bit of an issue. So 6 p.m. WA, 8 a.m. for Queensland, New South Wales, Victoria on a Sunday evening, and a Wednesday morning. We do still have to keep one Wednesday, and that is 6 a.m. WA and 8 a.m. Queensland. So what the idea is that when the United States are obviously going to be asleep on a Sunday evening when we're doing our post, we will boost each other's. And then when they get up, they will then go and look and boost again. So we're actually looking at doing it a double up, which is great. We will do the same for them once they come back to us with their two times. If you are in that group and you're not wanting to be in that group, I would just really kindly ask you to please remove yourself. It's fine that you don't want to be there, but we can't have people in that group not participating. Unfortunately, we've had people in that group from the beginning who have not participated once. So if you plan on participating, please, by all means, stay in. We would love to have you there. But if you're not, we really need you to just shift out of there. But the opposite as well. If you're not in that group and you want to be, please send me a message or send your sponsor a message and say, hey, I want to be in the Raise Your Vibe tribe and you're willing to participate. I mean, we all have things come up sometimes where you can't. I think one was the other day was actually my mum going to hospital. And I was like, I'm trying to message, and I just went, you know what, guys, I can't do this today. And that's okay. You're not locked into doing every single one when stuff happens, but as long as you're there probably 80% of the time to support where you can, that would be amazing. So that is the boost group. Again, focus group, Monday nights, 7 p.m. For those of you who are wanting to join us, we would really love to have you there. And our leadership call I've already gone through. The only thing I really want to show you now, because I had a question come up today and it prompted me to think, this is something I probably haven't shown for a little while, is our very own Frequency Soul Collective portal. So when you are introduced to the collective and to SoulX, you'll generally be given a link or tagged on a welcome email in the Frequency Soul Collective QLA group. And there you will find a link to take you to the Frequency Soul Collective portal. So I'm going to just show you what that looks like now. And so with this, you can actually, there is a cost to it. It is $99 a year. But for that $99, you get full access to this portal. Now, you also don't only get, this is how to start your business. So we welcome you. We talk about joining the tribe, what groups to connect with. We also send you through an energy clearing and actually setting intention for your business. So it's actually a really beautiful start for you on this journey that you've joined us in at the Frequency Soul Collective. And there's an entire range of things. Now, in here as well is a branding kit, which is linked to Canva. This branding kit is valued, if you were to go and purchase this from the person who created it, who is my branding manager. If you were to purchase that off her directly, that would cost you $1,500. So you get that included in the portal. You get also a bit of device guide as well, even though you do have the basic training. I think it's important just to add a few bits and pieces into here. We also have a specific video for you to be able to share with people when you are offering them an Alpha 3 pass, which is brilliant. Literally click on that, copy it, send that to them, then send them the Alpha 3 pass, and they will be well and truly on their way. We then have information in regards to the business. So we have a back office overview. We talk about the corporate weekly updates. We show you again how to clear the cache and cookies, because that's probably one of the first things that people don't really know when they start, that they need to do that. And then we go into pricing and packages, etc. Now, this is where down here with the marketing tools, we have a really incredible, just so much information. So this is where you can customize your own post templates. This is where you can actually access the Trello board. And a lot of these are actual trainings as well. So you get shown how to do it. So you get shown how to create a Trello account, and then how to actually go in and look at. So for those of you who don't know what Trello is, it's kind of the easiest way to explain it is, we won't watch the whole thing, but I'll show it to you so you can see.
We're going to do.
So that's what a Trello board looks like. So it's almost like Post-it notes, if you can imagine, in columns. That's the way I like to explain it anyway. I'm a very visual person and that works for me. So what it tells you is within your first week, so these are your social media posts. You have hundreds upon hundreds of social media posts right here where you can literally just fill in the blanks. So for example, there's tools and resources all down here. You've even got a checklist to make sure, you know, that you're ticking all the boxes. It tells you what to post within your first 4 weeks in business, within your first 12 weeks. There's questions for engagement, there's education posts, and so much more. There's posts on product, there's even question posts to get people engaging with you, lots of different things. So if you haven't experienced Trello before, it's free. Trello itself is free, but I've actually paid to have this developed for our collective for you to be able to know what to post and not have to guess it, okay? Which is awesome. So scrolling down, you will see we also have image libraries. So you'll find all downloaded images here. There's all the Solex images, pictures, all different things that you can actually attach to your post. So you can do that also. And then Paige is so amazing that she's done an entire training session on human design. So that is brilliant as well. So you literally get all of that for $99 a year, which is awesome. So if you have any questions about that, or if you're needing the link, please just let us know in the chat and we can pop that in there. And we will be updating. It's actually almost due for an update now for more content to be put in there. A lot more updated now that we have the 660 band and lots of other bits and pieces. So that's really cool. So that is basically it for tonight. I feel like, oh yeah, we need new inner voice too, definitely. That is a good idea. Thank you, Miss Paige. Let me just see if I have any other questions in here. No, I think we've covered it off. So what we're going to do is I'm going to stop the recording.